We have breaking news right now. There have been mass firings and removals from Viacom's board. Charlie Gasparino is in the newsroom to break the latest details on the Sumner Redstone Viacom drama. Charlie.
Liz, this is what we were talking about a couple of weeks ago, that Philippe, Sumner Redstone was seeking to oust the five board members from Viacom and get rid of the CEO, Philippe Dauman. Today, as we are hearing, he is making his move. They're seeking to remove, Sumner Redstone is seeking to remove 5 Viacom board members, including CEO Philippe Dauman today. He's replaced them all. At least he put out a press release. And what this means is what we reported a couple of weeks ago, Liz. It's going to be a battle royale, a lawsuit. I do know that the board members and Mr. Redstone, and Mr. Dauman are planning a countersuit against Mr. Redstone and his advisors, saying Mr. Redstone is mentally incompetent to make such a move. They knew it was coming, and they have the lawsuit. From what I understand, locked and loaded was the word I heard from the Viacom Viacom board members. What's interesting in this drama is that Philippe Dauman is the high-profile name. He's obviously the CEO, and Sumner wants him out. But here's the interesting thing: a guy named Fred Salerno, a longtime board member, is also one of the 5 that he wants out. These are independent board members. I will tell you this, this story is not over today. There's going to be a lawsuit. There's going to be an injunction on this thing, or they're going to seek to enjoin this move. And we're going to be talking about this for a long time, because this is let's put it to you this way. In terms of corporate governance, they're going to say that Sumner Redstone, this is what the board members are going to say, that Sumner Redstone is just not mentally competent enough to make a move like this.
Let me just interrupt. The market loves this news, Charlie. The stock has steadily jumped here, up about 5 2/3%. And by the way, it looks like somewhat of a done deal here, because it says removed.
Well,
he has removed these people.
Let me just be clear. This is what we reported a couple weeks ago. They have a locked and loaded lawsuit ready in Delaware court, which they plan to enjoin this thing. They know it's coming. Now, I guess, yes. Now, I guess the judge in the suit could say, "Tough luck, guys." And we did run this by a bunch of corporate experts about this, corporate governance experts. It's not the easiest thing in the world for a board to say no to the guy that owns the company. But they believe that they have some good weapons in their disposal.
And they have, by the way, and we have the new Viacom director names that have been floated here: Kenneth Lehrer, Thomas May, Judith McHale, Ronald Nelson, and Nicole Seligman. Those are the replacements.
But remember, it's more than that. He's getting rid of the CEO here. I mean,
Dauman.
Yes, this is not this is not just changing the deck chairs around on the board. I mean, this is we should point out, Dauman, I believe, is overseas right now. I saw something pass on across the wires from the New York Post that he's out of town. He's in Europe. So they're doing this as he's out of town, which heightens the drama considerably. So it'll be really interesting to see what goes next. Like I said, I understand, and we were first to report here at Fox Business, the board was locked and loaded and ready for this move. They knew it was coming. They're ready by having a lawsuit already drawn up that they're ready to file in Chancery Court in Delaware. That's the place where you fight out these sort of corporate dramas. And in that lawsuit, the way I understand the draft goes, they're going to say that Sumner Redstone is incompetent to make this move mentally. He refuses to meet with them to show that he is competent, that he can run the company. And they're going to say behind the scenes, the real person running the company is his daughter Sherry, who wants to get rid of Dauman in this very high-stakes corporate battle. So here we go. It's just beginning. Let's wait and see what that lawsuit says. It'll be, from what I understand, that lawsuit will have, at least that's what the people were telling me, a couple of weeks ago. That lawsuit is going to have additional information as to Sumner Redstone's mental capacity or lack thereof.
And while you were breaking this report, the stock has climbed even higher, now up 6 1/3%.
Now, why does the stock like this? I mean, I think there's a couple of reasons. The stock has not done very well under Philippe Dauman, as you know. But the other thing is, Dauman's main thing is to sell off the Paramount subsidiary, the movie theaters, right?
Yeah.
The movie studio.
Maybe even to Alibaba.
Maybe, but I don't think that'll, obviously Sumner Redstone, or Sherry Redstone, we should point out, whoever's really calling the shots here, and it's unclear, they do not want that to happen.
Gotcha. Okay. Thank you, Charlie Gasparino.